I'm Petty Officer Liz Murray. In the news, Defense Secretary Robert Gates issued a memo Wednesday calling on every member of the Department of Defense to help create a secure environment that will hopefully help prevent more tragedies like the Fort Hood shootings. That rampage November 5th left 13 people dead and dozens injured. Secretary Gates urged members to go beyond their daily duties and take action, writing, "We and every service member need to be more attuned to one another's mental, emotional, and spiritual balance and be willing to take responsible action." The secretary also called for leaders to be more honest with assessing their subordinates. One day after the Pentagon released the guidelines and parameters for its review of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy for gays in the military, a hearing got underway on Capitol Hill. Defense Secretary Robert Gates established the policy review in early February, saying it would be critical to ensuring a smooth transition if the law banning gays from serving openly in the military is overturned. The commanding general of U.S. Army Europe, General Carter Ham, and Jeh Johnson, general counsel of the Department of Defense, testified in front of the House Armed Services Committee to talk about the parameter in which the review will be conducted.
We should enlist the views and the opinions of a broad array of people within the service, as well as Congressman Wilson has pointed out, military families. We believe that's important. I know Secretary Gates believes that is important. And we've asked working group members to set aside their personal opinions regarding repeal or not repeal and to go about their work in an objective, comprehensive fashion.
Secretary Gates asked that results of the review should be submitted to him by December 1st. Well, it's day 18 for Operation Moshtarak, and Pentagon Press Secretary Geoff Morrell says things are progressing extraordinarily well in Marjah. Mr. Morrell, who briefed reporters at the Pentagon Wednesday, said pockets of insurgents still exist to the south and east.
Some Taliban stayed and fought and died. And there are those who probably, as I said before, still remain. And they are going to be dealt with in due time. There is still more fighting to be done. There are more areas to be cleared, and that will take place over the next several weeks. Now, if they go elsewhere, I mean, obviously, this is the beginning of a year to 18-month-long nationwide campaign. So it's not as though Marjah is it and only it. There is more work to follow, and I don't think at the end of the day that there will be many places to hide.
That campaign could soon move to Kandahar, according to Mr. Morrell, since it was the spiritual heartland of the Taliban movement for years, and many Taliban and insurgents still reside there. General Petraeus, commander of U.S. Central Command, also said the fight in Afghanistan will be long and difficult. He called Afghanistan a hugely important endeavor and said the 9/11 attacks were planned in that country, which makes it so important that coalition forces succeed.
We cannot let Afghanistan be a sanctuary or safe haven again for al-Qaeda or other transnational extremists.
Sure ago this morning.
Meanwhile, U.S. and NATO commander in Afghanistan, General Stanley McChrystal, visited Marjah Tuesday and met with village elders to discuss progress. For the latest military news, signature programming, and more, head to PentagonChannel.mil. I'm Petty Officer Liz Murray with your Pentagon Channel News Update.